If you create content, you gotta be responsible with the content that you are making. I saw a lot of people jump to talk about the story of the protests that are happening in Mexico. They didn't have the full story. And I get it. You wanna stay relevant, you wanna rack up views. Me too, homie. But when you don't get the full story, you can spread misinformation and create harm or push the wrong narrative. I'm sure many of y'all saw the headline of the Gen Z protest. Este ruco de la generación Z, por favor no diga mamadas. Mexicanos that love their country, begging for U.S. intervention. Por favor, no diga mamadas. Mexicanos que aman el trompas, they exist. Pero que lo quieren más que la presidenta, por favor no digan mamadas. If you only saw headlines and you only saw mainstream media talk about it, you might have missed the other parts. Like how the organizers are passing out signs, refuse to answer questions, very sketchy. How anti-Semitic the protesters are being, along with their Yahtzee propaganda, and of course the folks that are being seen at the protests are not who the media portrays that they are. Yo vivo en los Estados Unidos and I focus on US politics because I want to protect my community that is on this side of the border, so I wasn't going to speak about this because there are other people that are doing a much better job. But I saw way too many people on this side of the border portraying the wrong narrative, and y'all, you need to be careful because you're actually not helping. What's happening in Mexico right now, it's a manufactured uprising by the far right. It has been paid off by powerful people that hope that the presidenta is no longer in power. Folks that would like U.S. intervention in Mexico when the current government declined it. And these types of intervention with the United States meddling in other people's business is nothing new. Feel free to Google color revolution if you would like to learn more about it. Listen, y'all, the Mexican government could do things better. Every government could do things better. Nobody is free from criticism, but that's not what we are seeing right now. Mexico's president has an overwhelming approval rating, and there are folks that don't like that. We can critique things that they could do better, but we also gotta call out misinformation and narratives that are not actually helping. I have so much more to say about this, familia, but I just want to get this conversation going, specifically for people that are talking about this and are not doing their due diligence to learn about the topic.